You know, I realized something the other day. Uh, I was watching a video by Jason Pargan on how 9/11 sort of made us all crazy. And and here's the thing, like when I think about it, for for whatever reason, Stephen Colbert's Emmy win speech that I'll link below, uh, when he said, just punch a little higher on the elevator, it triggered something, and I realized that September 11th was really like the first break for uh, my generation. Every generation sort of has this. For my parents, it was JFK and Martin Luther King and the whole civil rights movement. Uh, for me, and the Cold War. For me, it was, September 11th, COVID, um, and I'd say January 6th, and a whole lot more that led to why this country is seriously in trouble. So I kind of came up with this thought that September 11th was the first break. The break was socially. We were being terrorized from our airports, where we had to take off our shoes and couldn't bring drinkable bottles of water on airplanes, to the school shootings, all of that stuff. And we started two unwinnable wars. That's where socially we became broken. That broke us on a social scale. So that when COVID happened, it broke our health, both physical and mental. And now politically, they are trying to destroy our ethics and character, who we are as Americans. But we're hanging on to a shred of what makes our character unique and strong as a society and as individuals, our ethics and character. And we're being really creative and, in some cases, combative with how we respond to this problem. With Gavin Newsom and his trolling of Trump and his pushback on the gerrymander in Texas, to Zohran Mamdani in New York City. And of course, the touring that Bernie Sanders and Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez and Chris Murphy are doing, and Senator Chris Murphy are doing, to a lot of the podcasts. We're sort of answering the call of our ethics and character and making clear what our character is as a check against right-leaning politics. Still to be determined whether we're going to get anywhere. I think we're in a particularly dangerous moment. And that as a society, America is definitely on life support. We're hanging onto the cliff's edge by our fingernails right now. And right now, it's time to show our character and push back against the fascists, because we're really, really close. And it's not good. It's not good. So that being said, Pete Buttigieg is in Indianapolis tomorrow, protesting the redistricting that Indiana is most likely to undertake to support Texas redistricting, because Indiana's leadership does whatever Trump and his chumps tell him to do. And I certainly hope Hoosiers step up to the plate and say, no, we will not accept this. Thank you. And have a great rest of the week.